Another good cartoon show? With no candy-colored horses? No flash animation? Blasphemy! I am the ANYPony. I despise non-pony media. Oh, second season of Legend of Korra started? Sweet! Hello out there, this is the ANYPony, and today my pony-sona is the only pony you are going to see in this video, because I am going to talk about another amazing animated show. A show that just recently rocketed to Doug Walker's favorite animated shows of all time, at least the original show Avatar: The Last Airbender. But he also expressed his love for the sequel, Legend of Korra. And what do you know? Both series count to my favorite animated series as well. But before I start talking about the first 2 episodes of the second season of The Legend of Korra, I just want to point out that I totally stole the idea to talk about it from Strebiskunk, another MLP reviewer who has been dormant until recently. In case he's going to return to review every episode of season 4 as he did for previous seasons, I recommend subscribing to him right now if you haven't already. In case you have not seen Avatar: The Last Airbender and the first season of Legend of Korra yet, shame on you. Stop this video, do it now. See you back in a few days, because I am going to imply you are familiar with everything previous and I'm going to spoil the 2 episodes I'm about to analyze. So, quick story recap of what happened in those 2 episodes. Korra uses the Avatar state to cheat. Mako is now a policeman who literally uses a forehand written down one-liners. Korra has an uncle and he is the chief of the Northern Water Tribe, and he is totally different from his brother, Korra's dad. Uncle Unalaq is some kind of cleric class, while her dad is a proactive warrior type. What, by the way, got him banished from the north, as we get to know later on. Spirits attack! Everybody gets their asses handed to them except Unalaq, so he becomes Korra's new teacher, and Tenzin goes on a family trip with not only his wife and kids, but also his 2 siblings. Team Avatar and Entourage travels to a lost spirit portal near the South Pole, and Korra opens the portal via Avatar state, and everything is good. Oh, except that the uncle invades the South Pole. Side plots worth mentioning. Asami is looking to get future industries back in business with a deal with Varric, an extremely eccentric but somehow lovable tycoon who likes Bolin and starts sponsoring him with fancy stuff. Bolin starts dating at least one of Korra's cousins. They only come in double packs. And there is this thing going on with this mysterious avatar statue Yunora gets drawn to. To get the easy stuff out of the way, the animation is as breathtakingly stunning as it used to be, with amazing looking banding action, beautiful settings and an interesting design for the spirits. What I personally love is the dynamic between Aang's children. There seems to be a lot going on. Kia and Bumi both seem to want to bond with Tenzin, but the latter isn't really comfortable with them around. But the way the 2 look after they had to face the disappointment by the woman in the air temple about them not being airbenders lets me suspect that they have their own issues. They probably always tease Tenzin because they used to be jealous as kids, since Tenzin gets all the attention being literally the father of all airbenders alive. Really looking forward to see how all this turns out. I like the way Korra developed. She is still strong-headed, rebellic and impulsive, but she seems to be a bit more mature on a subtle level. Now for her boyfriend. Poh. Mako already degenerated a bit throughout season 1 from a character to more of a love interest. So far he hasn't been adding anything to the story of season 2, except my face when he actually pulls out his one-liner list. But to be fair, they had been set up a lot throughout those 2 episodes, and maybe he gets to shine later during the season. The thing with Bolin and the twins. I think it is funny, but I am not sure how long it takes until this joke gets old. Not to mention that I have no idea where this is supposed to be going. Will she actually develop human emotions and grow attached to him instead of just being possessive? Maybe their love will be the reason for her and her brother to turn against their father. Because yes, as Strebiskunk already pointed out...
By the way, how can you not tell that Korra's uncle is going to be the bad guy?
But then again, I'm not sure if it is really so simple. Sure, he is a bit creepy, not to mention he raised the 2 vampire twins, and he pretty much invades the South Pole. On the other hand, he has a point. Spirits are attacking. The way his brother deals with things is useless against spirits. So he is not really evil. If you ask me, he is more like a fanatic lawful neutral who is trying to preserve the balance at all costs. I mean, we already had the misguided idealist turned terrorist last season in Amon, and this is just the opening of the season. The South Pole is already occupied. If Unalaq is really the final boss of the season, what is going to happen for the rest of the season? Korra can only struggle for so long between needing him as a teacher and disapproving of his methods. Or it turns out that the spirit attacks are all actually initiated by Unalaq, and he is just a mad puppeteer who wants to preserve the old ways for the sake of preserving the old ways. But I would not really like that. It would make the story more generic and take depth out of his character as well as the world of Avatar in general. Nevertheless, an awesome and promising start into a new season. I am hyped. This is TheAnYPony saying see you soon.